Hey, what's up guys? My name's John. Welcome to another video. Today I thought I would bring you a look at the pepper seedling update. And we're starting right now. If it's your first time here and you want to learn more about sustainable gardening, gardening tips and tricks, and other pepper related videos, start now by clicking the subscribe button and clicking the bell so you don't miss out on a thing. Alright guys, so today we're looking at the pepper seedling update. Guys, the 2020 grow season is well underway. I've got a lot of plants. I don't know that I intended on starting this many at first, but it's kind of snowballed, and so I'm quickly approaching the 250 mark. This, hands down, this is going to be the most peppers I've ever grown in one season. Probably going to finish out with about 250 to 275 plants, maybe even 300. I don't even know where I'm going to put all these guys. So I have way too many to really go through and look at each and every one of them, but I'm going to show you some that are actually just doing really good. For just an update on the previous video, so I'm growing in a couple of different methods, but the main method I'm growing in this year is hydroponics. So I'm growing about 90% of my pepper plants using, starting the seeds using rock wool, and the other 10 or so percent I'm starting in a seed starting mix. Now, the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because yes, I will be growing a ton of peppers in hydroponic setups outside. I'm growing a ton of them inside so I can start working on some crosses, and I will go ahead and still have peppers in the ground, in containers, and everywhere. I'm going to be surrounded by peppers. Let's take a look. Alright guys, so let's start right here. Now I do have the two Carolina Reapers in the DWCs, and I have them under a new grow light. This is the Mars Hydro 600 watt LED. It's really an awesome light. Mars Hydro contacted me and asked me to do a review of it. So if you haven't checked out that video, you can check that out in the YouTube card above. But I've got those growing under there, and they're actually starting to pick up. They were under a fluorescent, just a CFL, and they were just not doing very well. So they're starting to put out really good roots, and we'll see how that works out. Also have a new little a new little shelf here. I had to expand and get a new shelf. So these are some of the ones that I've started in soil. Actually, this is really all of them that I've started in soil. So on this second shelf right here, I've got quite a few peppers. They're not getting very much light, but I've been rotating the shelves, rotating the flats, so they're getting light, but that's just gonna have to work. Tomorrow I'll rotate them, and then we'll go from there. So on that shelf, I've got a few different things. I've got some Brazilian starfish. I've got some, let's see, I really don't remember all of what I have down there. I do have some cherry tomatoes. You can see those right here. Those need to be transplanted. Those will be transplanted out pretty soon. I have some eggplants and some kale, some perennial kale. But that's not really what this video is about. It's about peppers. So I've got some bell peppers and some different sweet peppers. Those will be grown in the ground. So those are getting to the point where they'll be transplant ready pretty soon. Here are some of the very first ones I've started, and they're still in the 6-packs. So those will need to be transplanted soon. A couple of starfish over here too. Starfish are one of my favorites. On the grow light shelf, let's start up here. So I've got some pepper can challenge peppers. I'll do a video on those as well. But I've got, these are all in cup systems. Just little clear cups with net pots. And what I find on these guys is they use the nutrient solution. This is the Dynagrow 795. They use that solution really pretty quick. So before it even can grow algae, I'm changing the solution and adding more. So what I do is I just pour out what's left, wash the cup, and put new solution in it. And really, for the most part, only ever one or two gets even just a little bit of a green tint before I change them. So I've got quite a few in those containers. And then I have some of these water bottle or these Powerade bottles. I did a little DIY how-to on these little Powerade setups. You can check that video out right here in the YouTube card. So yeah, some of the ones I'm really happy about. I've got a Chiltepin right here. I've got this is a orange Thai. I've got some Florida Grove from Tradewinds Fruits. This one's, the leaves are curling a little bit, but they look pretty good other than that. I've got an Apocalypse Scorpion right here that's going to be grown inside. It's doing really well. These are a couple of Biquinos. I got a really colorful fish. I don't know that one's going to make it, but we're going to see. I've got a WHP 006. That is from White Hot Peppers. And then that one right there is a Apocalypse Scorpion as well. Moving on down to the next shelf, I've got some. This is one that I transplanted into soil just to show some people how to do that. These are all starfish in the front. I've got a variety. These are the ones that are a little bit bigger. Got a couple of lemon drops that are having some issues. We'll see how that goes. Got some more started in rock wool. This is a cherry bomb that is flowering and setting fruit. That's going to be grown inside. I'm going to do some crosses with that. I've got a couple of Carolina Reapers that are doing exceptionally well. I've got my micro tomatoes that are setting fruit pretty heavy. Doing real good. And then down on the bottom, I've got 4 more trays of peppers. Those are all the smaller ones that are underneath the lights down there. So just to kind of a step back and give you kind of a look at the grow room setup. But yeah. So overall, the pepper seedlings are doing really well. I did say that I have quite a few of them in hydroponic setups. A lot of those will be just transferred to larger hydro setups. Some of those will be transplanted into soil, and some of them will just stay in here so that I can work on some crosses. I've got some plans for some pretty interesting stuff, some pretty interesting crosses. So I'm going to start the first wave of those pretty soon, as soon as I start getting some more flowers. The only thing that's actually flowering inside right now is the cherry bomb. So I'm just going to let those flower, get a couple of small peppers to eat. I like cherry bomb peppers. And then once we get some more flowers, then we'll start working on some crosses. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're growing peppers and you've already started, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're growing, how you're growing them, and maybe a cross that you would like to see. Just leave that comment down there below. If you're new here, drop me a #new, and I'll welcome you accordingly. And guys, if you want to learn more about sustainable gardening tips and tricks, and other pepper-related videos, start now by clicking the subscribe icon and clicking the bell so you don't miss out on a thing. I hope you liked this video. If you did, check out one of the videos right here, and I will see you in the next one.